Alright, welcome to episode 19. I think it's 19. I've kind of lost count. Oh, the Factorio and I map. So, at the minute, we just finished building these robots, so we moved these factories down out of the way of our bus. Pretty sure that's everything we need on the bus. This is in the way, still these belts. We've got a few little things we need to do. Obviously, the next science is something we need to get sorted out. These walls are... they haven't been attacked since, but they're not doing well. We also need to... well, we need to find some coal. We haven't got anywhere nearby. Copper is looking a bit sparse, and this supply of copper here, as you can see, it's empty, is not up to scratch. So we need to get a new supply of copper, which is going to have to come... I think I go for this one. Mainly because there's water on one side, it's going to be easier to defend. It does mean getting through these fire biters. But it does mean we can put a radar down, as these oh, it's actually cleared up the stuff that's been destroyed, but yeah, the radar that was here is is dead, and so is this one as well. Yeah, it still says it's there, but it's pretty sure it's not. Where are we? Okay, yeah. And the other problem we're having is over here in oil, we have no plastic. And the reason we have no plastic is because we have too much solid fuel. So this is turned off. So we need to get some cracking, because the problem is if this keeps backing up, the light oil will just back up, and then we'll have a problem. We'll not have enough. So we need to get some cracking sorted out as well. But saying that, let's not do any of that, because the first thing I want to do is sort out everything to do with robots, basically. Yeah, so we've got the robots going in here, and we need to be producing chests for them to do stuff with. We've got the 4 chests. We can build at this level. I'm just going to build it right here next to the robots, makes sense. Doesn't overly matter because they're not going to go into... They're just going to go into a storage chest, aren't they? So that'll be the 4 types. This one will produce the actual steel chests. And yeah, it's just circuits and advanced circuits, isn't it, for everything? So is there a better way we could do this? Not what I can think of off the top of my head, anyway. So let's just do it with this. So that'll be our belt of... We're going to make requesters, not requesters, plastic providers. We're going to make storage, and then we don't have the recipes for these 2 yet. You're making every half a second. I think you're not going to be getting the steel fast enough to print a fast inserter on the output. You want to be able to fill them up quite quickly. They are getting used, you want to be able to replace them pretty sharpish. And then on this side we'll have a combined... Oh, nice. We'll have a combined circuits and advanced circuits belt. So they'll be coming in here and here. There we go, that's better. So let's go up and get some of these sorted out. So this one's going to be steel. So to have that and that. Okay. And then these 2, which we still need to actually run, go out to here. What do I save? To switch these around. Yeah, you know, that really should do that, shouldn't it? And then we can have just a normal... Doesn't really matter, does it? Actually, this one's going to have to break something. That will need to go like that. Okay, so let's reverse these undergrounds. Right, that's sorted. That's going in. Yeah, that's pretty good. But actually, to speed that up a little bit more, let's give it a stack inserter, which requires that we need a load of circuits. So yeah, I think the next thing I really want to take care of is going to be sorting out supply of random materials. We want to get rid of this thing for starters. We have belts of gears and iron and circuits, isn't it? Circuits the other thing. And then we also need lubricant from here, off this belt. Is that everything for robots? We've got roboports. We've got the roboports aren't in a passive provider, so let's fix that. Oh, these aren't going anywhere. You know I'm going to use them. There, and then we'll get some long arm inserters in the right places, hopefully. And we will actually put these in a chest as well. Just because, but actually let's put a steel chest there. Just because there are situations where you don't really want a steel chest, you know? But we're definitely going to limit you to a single stack of those 9. Yeah, that works. Okay. Oh, that's one thing though, isn't it? We do want... kind of want these guys in a chest. Do that by moving this chest. Have you there and have a passive provider. We're going to need more passive providers. Got 32 apparently. We're going to want that. You should be 1 stack, and you should definitely be 1 stack. Just means that we can request them, and they'll be delivered. But actually, we need that for this guy as well. There may be situations where we want to store those. Anyway. Oh, we shouldn't have... let's not have you in a steel chest. We can't then use. Okay, that works. Next thing is going to be, let's get belt sorted out. So, coming in, let's give ourselves a little bit of space. There are 3 different types of belts. Normal belts, underground belts which need belts, and splitters that need belts. Right, and then it's just increasing number of, yeah, some more circuits and some more gears. Okay, I think that'll work. So we'll have a, we just have 1 gap, there's no reason for us to, no, we want to store them in a chest, don't we? Because we may need supply for some reason. Let's make these fast inserters, because why not? Oh yeah, actually we need chests we don't have yet as well. So we've put a steel chest down next to these. Yeah, I think we want buffer chests, I think. Oh, actually, there is a 5th type of chest, isn't there, which is the buffer chest. So we do actually need 1 more of these. I'm not sure if the buffer chest just uses these items, but we'll find out. And then that's all on this side, and goes into a passive provider. Basically, this is going to be a requester chest requesting this item to go into the next set of things. So that's going to be underground belts. Thinking, should we? Yeah, we should offset this one by one. Yeah. This one will be belts. This guy's undergrounds. This guy is splitters. We're gonna have another set. Again. No, this is a terrible idea because we don't need these two. Okay. Those are just making belts. What we can do instead is have... We'll go fast inserters. You're going to make belt as well. We could put it off to the side, but then... Now let's do it like this. Passive providers. For now, we will set these up in such a way as we're using these. Later on, we'll just have one stack. Maybe like a couple of stacks in this one. And so we don't need this 3 gap in the middle, do we? We're not using it for anything, so let's get rid of it. It'll also hopefully bring that guy into range. Not using it for anything apart from the belts. Can we run belts under? These need gears, these will need lots of gears, so... No, we do need that space, don't we? Do it again. Do it again. Right. 3 gap. 2 gap. 3 gap. Right. Power pole. Power pole. You're gonna make belts. You need a factory that makes belts. Okay. Now you need iron plates and gears. Well, you all need iron plate and gears. You're making... No, you make splitters. Then we're gonna have passive providers here, here, and there. We're gonna have another factory ahead of you, making the next tier. So you're gonna make undergrounds, you're gonna make belts, you're gonna make splitters. You don't make undergrounds yet, there we go. Give you a power supply. Out of the way. Yes. We're gonna want a probably well, yeah, we're gonna want 3 belts of gears. Or who needs the most? You need 40. You need 5. You need 10. Give you a dedicated belt. It's just gears you need. Run that through the middle. This guy's gonna need gears as well. Let's think how to get this more gears. What about the blue belts? Express inserters. This one just takes 3. Yeah, undergrounds need 80 gears. This guy really needs gears. Let's flip these 2 round then. Right, you go there, you will do undergrounds. Then what we can do is have 2 belts of gears going down the middle. They can both feed this central pillar. And And yeah, I guess fast inserters. Although actually, let's put them after. So these guys are gonna get priority on them. Then you'll get them, but you'll be able to get 2 full belts worth potentially. Again, here we're gonna need power poles. And the same deal again. So 1, 2, 3. That we just. Yep. We're gonna need some inserters. Oh, they don't have a. Throw this guy down. Throw some fast inserters in there. Let them fix that. Okay, so these 2 are gears. I'm out of underground. This is why I need this. Let's build a load. It's fine. I'm gonna be out of normal belt now. So you're gonna need to go at least 2 forwards. And we have got space. Those 2. That worked out well. Okay, so that's our belts of gears. Those 3 all need iron plates. I don't think you don't need iron plates after that, do you? I know you do. Oh, you do. Oh, so after this level, sorry, there's no iron plates. So, annoying, but actually I'm going to move these guys back 1. Really annoying because they've got no power. So again, let's throw another. That hole in there. I'm basically going to bring in the iron on this line. Oh, but I can't because so I wanted 3 apart. Only because that pole's in the way, I can't do it. So let's just get rid of the pole. Okay. Power pole. Power pole. Inserter, so it doesn't really matter which one of you 2 get that first. You're going to be eating it up equally. And then here it's going to get a bit weird because first of all, let's sort out the power so we can actually see what needs power. Nothing at the minute. Perfect. Do that, it will. Actually, you don't need to be further away because you can just be at the end. Perfect. You'll have belts. Do you actually need on the other side? We're gonna need you're gonna be controlled by this chest. You're gonna be controlled by this chest. You'll be controlled by this chest. And the condition is gonna be anything is greater than 0. If there's anything in this chest, you want to be disabled. Oh, anything, everything. It's perfect. And this will become a requested chest for this lower type. Oh, but they're gonna just move it straight from there to there, aren't they? Yeah, I've had this problem before. to be a buffer chest? I forget. We'll work it out. We will work out a system, it'll be fine. I could just copy paste. Certainly gonna need some more gears. It'd probably be worth having stack inserters on this lot actually. Hey, you're out of range, that's fine. I was originally thinking of putting these guys for some reason on the iron belt, but I realised this bus here has loads of space for the 13 roboports that I'm currently carrying. Let's see if we can throw these down and get some more coverage, although I don't think that's... yeah, it will just cover all... No, it won't. So that's the... There we go. It's as far this way as you can go. Power, so we'll throw down. We're having a belt across here, we should have them already anyway. And then we'll run power down. Pulse. Where's the next one go? Can't go there, so he's gonna have to go there. And he's gonna need power. Next one. Right now we'll just get myself out of the way. And he's already got power, so he may have to move because we're going to need to move these underground stuffs over. That's in a pretty good line actually. What we do need to work out is where the next pipe would go. Of course it would go there. Now we need a normal pipe. Okay. That'll be for these guys once they're done. I guess we'll feed these from the back. Sort that out when we actually get around to it. Don't need it right now. This guy. Thing is, there's the point. These all step back. If we run another, which we will do, because for concrete we'll have to run another one, and he'll be stepped back. So we actually need to step this guy back by another 2 positions. Make up for the room the next 2 guys are going to take. Okay. Alright. Where's the next one go then? Oh, to look at the top here. Otherwise these are connecting. Go there. And he's got to move back 3. Well, overlap's not a big problem. We do now have... Well, we could do with some actual inserters. Yeah, it won't matter about you guys. Well, let's do it. We've done it everywhere else, so let's do the same thing. So the other belts are getting priority on the requests. Oh, iron. That's what we need. try and weasel this through here. And iron would just stay straight off, take off. There we go. So now we should be getting belts. Once we have logistics, we can start requesting belts. Oh no, these guys aren't actually making the belts yet. There we go. Oh, we definitely need to reset these guys. Where are you boys going? Oh no, they're building these ghosts over here. Okay, well, we'll leave them to it. And oh, you need circuits. You're gonna need more circuits. I think the last one needs advanced circuits. Yes, and the lubricant. So we'll have belt come in here. Notice we're not going to need a huge amount of any of these. We're going to need power though. Yeah, go on. We'll continue how we've done it already. What we'll do is we'll have a mixed belt. Do we need a mixed belt? I don't think we do. No, we can live without. What we'll do is we'll bring the advanced circuits out here on the outside. Don't need as many. Well, we need one underground. Bring him in there, and there we go. Yeah, that'll work. Fast. I don't want to do him fast because I don't think he's going to be created at that sort of speed. No. I'm out of belts again. Nope. Run away from the belt factory. You're still... yeah, you're limited. Oh, these aren't. We're not really using you at the minute, so let's limit you to... 2 stacks. And let's limit these to 1, and you probably to none for now. Save on resources, we're not using them at the minute. We can break them later, it's fine. I'm out of belts. What's your problem? Your problem is you don't have iron. That should fix that problem. You just need those in gears. Right now, let's put in a single bit of sulfur. Just so we can build... What? What? If all signals meet the condition, new output true, right? There is thing. Look. Thing. You should not be turned on. Okay. Because this one doesn't work if there's nothing in there. Oh, I see. I don't know. It's me being a moron. This should be equals 0. I think that needs to end up being equals equal to or less than the request amount. Yeah. Grab one of those, grab one of those. To be honest, it's making them faster anyway, so not a big deal. This is circuits on the inside. Ooh, advanced circuits on the outside. That's going to be interesting. That would be that. That needs to do that. So this is going to have to loop back on itself. Make that. Might should do it over here, but they're the other way around. What is holding up these guys? Is it going to be plastic or is it going to be copper? I'm thinking... Oh, no, it might be plastic. Yeah, you got plenty of copper. So it must be plastic, or just the fact they don't produce them that fast, maybe. I mean, it's getting to the end of the belt, so... There presumably is enough, just not producing as fast as we're consuming. We're still backed up out here. Not too bad. We have sort of eaten a lot building these chests. I did put a limit, please. No, I didn't. Crap. Gotta remember to put limits on these things. If you got a limit, you've got a limit. You've got a limit. You've got a limit. You've got a limit. Everyone's got a limit. Check these ones. I haven't gone nuts and left them off. Actually, limit all of you, and we are going to need outputs for the. Oh, that's a problem. Where these guys are being fed from this side. What we need to do instead then is we need to feed these from a distance. I mean, that would be enough. Of 3 pipes there. Just enough so we can actually have a inserter going into a chest. Oh, it's from there, and then we'll limit, so that's belts. How much for right now? Undergrounds. 1 stack again, and splitters. Give you a stack, but that means we're going to have to give you a stack as well. That's fine, we need to get some more pipe. But that's probably not the best thing to be doing right now. We're out of range. That's annoying. Right, okay. I'm gonna call that for the episode. We have belts. New belts. We need to build a similar thing for inserters. Basically, we need to build this factory. But better. And over there. So we need to build a thing for inserters. That should be quite easy. These guys, again, should be quite easy. We don't want stone furnaces, we're going to want the better furnaces. I don't know if we have those researched yet. But actually, I just want the absolute essentials. So if we do inserters, we'll do assembly machines. What mines? We already have a lot of mines. Well, probably enough to do the copper anyway. Just live with that. And we'll do pipe, because pipe is easy. Pipe and bar balls, that'd be a smart idea. Okay, next episode we'll do that, and then hopefully we'll be able to get out and start sorting out some sort of station to go out to this copper. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.